Right, let's rock and roll.
Come on then, this way.
Car. Right, all the kids have been littered around town. Straighten this up a little bit. Hopefully they'll all be there when I return. First job done. Next job, we need to get to the gym and finish the PT sessions for the day, and then Steve should magically arrive and we'll be on the road. All being well, obviously there's been a red weather warning today, so we probably shouldn't be driving into the storm, the west coast of England, but hey ho, we are committed to the cause. But yeah, next stop, gym, PT session, get that done, say hello to Steve, and then we hit the road. Oh, don't open that, don't open that. Steve is #1 faffer.
All good now?
Good man, yes, we made it.
Yeah, we made it, baby.
Let's go.
I got your little meal deal.
Oof.
I'm always so nervous with that door.
Just pull it and let it do its job.
Yeah, but I'm too heavy-handed for that shit, mate.
Yeah, it's the Japanese, mate. They know how to open a door.
Just want to rag it closed and really hard, make a big bang.
Let's go, baby.
All right, here we are.
We're about halfway there. Hopefully, we've stopped for petrol. We got a coffee.
Road trip, baby.
Next stop, Ippon Gym to see Jeff and Leo Lawson, father-son combo. Been training jiu-jitsu and judo for a long time. And yeah, we're going down there to kind of find out about it, really, to talk to them, hopefully get a chance to roll with them. I'm going to do a judo class there as well. And yeah, I really want to talk to them about like the dynamic of having your son on the mat, or, you know, from Leo's perspective, being taught by your dad. You know, the problems that brings up, the sort of, you know, how that's been over the years. Has it been a good thing? Has it been difficult coaching your kids? Obviously, we both coach our kids and we know that can be challenging at times. Ours are a lot smaller, probably a good, you know, 5 to 8 years younger than Leo.
How old is Leo?
I believe he's 16.
Okay.
He's just coming off a win at Nogi Worlds, blue belt juvenile, which
is a very big deal.
It is a big deal. Like, I think if you said that to someone who doesn't understand jiu-jitsu, they'd be like, oh, he won the kids competition. It's like, these kids at blue belt level in the juvenile division have probably been training 10 plus years.
Yeah.
A lot, not all of them obviously, but some of them would have been training 10 plus years. I believe Leo, we'll find out today, has been training around that amount of time.
Yeah.
So really, like, they're coming in with a high level of skill and knowledge and experience on the mat. They're not your 2 years, you know, been training 2 years, got my blue belt. Like, they're a different thing.
That kind of a blue belt is yeah, all of that kind of ingrained physical competency is just a different level, isn't it? It is a different level. So
yeah, I'm really excited to talk to them today and find out, you know, about that dynamic of being a father and son on the mats, how they manage that, how they keep that positive. You know, how has Leo always been like really passionate about jiu-jitsu and wanted to win a world championship ever since he started, or has it wavered? Has it gone up and down? Does he have other interests? Yeah. Is this just a hobby for him, and, you know, or does he just do it to keep his dad happy? Like, there's all these dynamics, aren't there, that could be at play. You know?
Also, especially at his age, at that teenage stage of life, you know, there's a lot changing with every passing, you know, 3-month period, say, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
I know I listened to an interview with Mika Galvao. Obviously, his dad trained him with Melky Galvao.
Yeah.
World, you know, one of, if not the best in the world at the moment at that weight. And I remember he was sort of talking about growing up on the mats. He said that when he first started training, he just did it to make his dad happy.
Yeah.
You know, and then over time he sort of fell in love with it, and you know, that was all good. But yeah, initially it was to make his dad happy. So yeah, all these things really are like the things that I'm interested in today.
Yeah.
And finding out about, from Jeff's perspective, how do you keep your son training to the point where they can, you know, enter the world when they're a teenager? Like,
how do you manage that? Another question that I was thinking of asking is like, how do you manage that hiking pressure from it being a fun thing that you really love to, you know, the high pressure of that level of competition not going to be as fun to get on the mats and train, but you've got the goal in mind, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, keeping your son like in that grinding, hard training.
It's still really quite a tender age.
Yeah,
you know, 16.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be really interesting today. We've got plans this year. This is just the start of the year. It's our first road trip. Yeah. Hopefully we're going to splice this episode into 2. We'll have the kind of pre-bit, which is now. If you're watching it, thanks for watching. Press subscribe, like, leave a comment, press my bell. And yeah, hopefully we're going to get to roll with them in this episode. We'll do the judo class, we'll get some nice shots of the gym, all that sort of stuff. And then we're going to release the podcast, which we'll record after judo, for the second episode. So stay tuned for that as well if you're enjoying this.
Yeah. And we just said we had a chat yesterday. We've got a wish list. We're gonna
some lofty ambitions.
Yeah, we're going to shoot for the moon with some of it. So hopefully we can get some yeses from some people. We're not going to say anything just yet, obviously,
but just think about the possibilities. If we're looking to interview parents and children who train together, just think about some of the possibilities that we could get on. We're probably not going to get them on. Well, no, I need to manifest it.
That's not the attitude.
I need to manifest it. We're going to get them on. All of the people on our wish list, we're going to tick off this year.
Yeah. We've mentioned a bit conceived, believe, achieve before.
Exactly.
That's the plan for 2025.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm putting them up on a board. They're going to be in and around the podcast studio. I'm going to look at them every day and I'm going to manifest the shit out of it.
Light some candles.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just hum whatever you're supposed to do. But yeah, today we manifested this. It's happening. We're going up to see them.
Yep.
There is a little bit of context. There is a red weather warning going on today. Storm Owen is this. I mean, a little question for you. How many ways is there to spell the name Owen?
Yeah, so that's not even like Owen and Flanagan. That's a totally different.
It's
another Irish.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's like EU like GN or something like that.
Right.
Very strange, but yeah. So we're going against government guidelines, government advice to stay home. We're taking a risk of our lives, both of our lives.
The warning on my phone said danger of death, flying debris, falling trees. We're driving past trees right now. Falling trees. So we are risking life and limb to bring this podcast to you.
Yeah. So
more odds against.
Yeah. So we care about your entertainment while you're taking a shit.
Yeah. More than anything, it seems.
While you're having a break at work.
Yeah.
While you're driving. We care about keeping you entertained.
Whilst you're standing in the kitchen, while the kids are in the front room playing, just eating that last bit of food from their bowl with your phone.
Yep. That's hiding from the children somewhere in your house.
Yeah. That time of your day is important to us.
Yeah.
We're here to serve you.
You're hurried. I've got to do something to escape. We care, and we're providing you content.
I'm doing a work message.
We're out of the car. And we're on our way. We don't know if we're going the right way.
We're looking like we're going towards civilization. It could be a dead end at this stage.
Using my inner compass.
Yeah.
We're late. We'll see you in there. Oh. Nice. Get the heater up. I love it when the heaters come on.
Food line as well.
That's it. Right, we're going to have a few rolls with Jeff and Leo. Get twisted up, throwing our heads probably. And then we're going to do a judo class. And then we're going to sit down and do our podcast interview. Getting ready to get smashed.
By creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
Just left Ippon and just got wrapped up with the podcast. Where are we going? This way?
Looks like it, yeah.
Let's just hope.
Look for the blue signs.
Right, we just finished up recording episode 15. Wow, I feel like that's a milestone. Yeah. And it was our first episode on the road at Ippon Gym.
Yep. Thanks again to Jeff and Leo.
Jeff and Leo, gracious hosts.
What a nice pair of guys, man.
Yeah, like
really
inspirational,
nice.
Really, to go and talk to them. And
I mean, as individuals, but also just the father-son relationship they've clearly got. You can just see they're so close.
It's really
nice.
It's
something to, in a jiu-jitsu context, father and son, coach and student, it's something to aspire to, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely. And they were just lovely. Yeah, like they were just really nice hosts. Both great at grappling. Like,
sure.
Leo was sort of obviously going a bit easy on me.
Yeah, I felt the same thing actually.
And yeah, I'm sure like if he turned it up, it would have been a very difficult round.
Yeah.
And Jeff again was sort of, it was a nice playful round, but you could feel there's a nice level of skill. He got me caught in like a, well, you saw it a minute ago, in the like a crucifix, and he knew what he was doing in that position, and I clearly didn't. So that was really fun, lovely to roll with them, and just from a parent perspective with my kids in jiu-jitsu, the way he approaches it is just lovely, isn't it? There's no pressure.
Yeah, it's just fun.
There's no expectation. It's just fun.
Yeah. And he's dialing. You see, like you see in the podcast, he's just dialing it in ever so slightly, but it's more concentration on fun for the little ones, which is definitely how you approach it, how, as a kids team, how we tend to approach it, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think you should always be looking to improve your coaching, improve your anything that you're doing, just try and be better. And I think we can probably even make our classes more fun. Like sometimes we focus too much on technique, with
Yeah.
some of the smaller ones. So yeah,
Again, that's where we've said this on the way here, but what's with Brian's great. You know, I normally jump in with you on a Saturday, don't I, with the older kids, but I went
Yeah.
with Brian last week, and I feel like I haven't been with Brian for a while, as he's like assistant coach, and he's got even better since last time I was with him. He's so good at the fun, and he's really clear and engaging, but you know, getting him to shout out and I can't hear you, you know. Are we listening?
Are we listening?
Yeah, man, it's at that age, it's just fun. The fun is the most important thing, isn't it?
Definitely. So yeah, great to have this experience today, getting on the road, chatting to Jeff, chatting to Leo. Great to roll with them and kind of, you know, have that opportunity. We're going to try and get out and do this again. If you are watching and you're a jiu-jitsu coach or even a jiu-jitsu player and your family are on the mats, might be a daughter, might be a son, and you want to come and speak to us, or you want us to come and visit you and chat, let us know. Comment, put a comment in there, and we'll hook it up.
Definitely.
Yeah, excited to get this out. So I hope you enjoy this sort of slightly different style of content. Make sure you log on if you haven't heard the podcast yet. Go and check that out on our YouTube. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Nice one, guys. See you next time.